Let's go to Juan's Coaching Corner and talk about something that I think probably affects everybody, which is fear. Fear to something, to doing something or to not doing something, just a fear. Some people are afraid of spiders, some people are afraid of flying, some people are afraid of going out in the world and getting a job. Anything that scares you is what I'm talking about. So think about what that is for you and think about how those fears actually show up. And I'm talking about specifically, like if you were to close your eyes and imagine in your mind like that spider or that flight that scares you or whatever that fear is, right? Notice how it comes into your mind. When I do this with a client that's afraid of spiders, let's say, I'll say, well, what happens when you think about that spider? And they go, well, I see that spider over there in the corner, and when I imagine it, I just see this big spider like coming at me, and like, well, of course, if that's what you're imagining, if that's what you're seeing, of course you're going to get scared of the spider. But you know that that is just in your imagination because that spider is way over there in the corner, right? So I'm here to tell you that you can actually affect how those fears happen inside of your head and what they do to you and what they make you do or not do, because we keep ourselves from doing so many things because of fear in one way or another. So sort of understanding a little bit more how that fear is created. Let's say that you're afraid of flying. You're most likely not afraid of flying. You're afraid of the image you're having in your head of like, every time I imagine getting into a plane, I imagine it, hurling through the sky and just crashing and blowing up. Well, of course, if that's what you're imagining, then of course that fear is going to continue to perpetuate. So ideally, if you think about a fear that you have and you notice that is something that is blowing out of proportion and unnecessary, right? Like the crashing of the plane, right? What if you were to instead change that, shift it in your mind and start to imagine a beautiful flight, looking out the window and seeing a gorgeous sunrise, imagining the landing, wheels touching down and perfectly fine, right? Or if the spider is the case, then imagining, that the spider is further away and it's a, nice, gentle little insect. If you're afraid of the dentist, imagining that the dentist is not like right in your mouth, but, imagine that they're a nice, good person that's helping you. So there's a lot going on in your mind, and you can certainly affect the way that fear affects you. So
hey, if you found value in this video, please hit the like button so more people can find it, and consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell for more life-enhancing content. Oh, and by the way, there's no rush. Hang around, watch some other videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.